Alright guys, good morning here from the Philippines. Welcome to this stream flight again of Sky Medic. I am your virtual captain here in the Philippines, Captain John, and we will be flying this short route from Mactan Cebu International Airport to Iloilo. Okay, so we will be in command of this Airbus A300 again. We're still practicing how to fly this aircraft, guys. Ayun, Sir You the Man, good morning pala, good morning. Welcome to our stream. Okay, just got out from work, so let's stream again. Okay, so we are in Mactan Cebu International Airport. So this is the airport in Mactan Cebu. So mabuhay means welcome here in the Philippines. And the slogan for our Department of Tourism here is it's more fun in the Philippines. And our aircraft is the Airbus A300 of Inibuilds with the Philippine Airlines original Love Bus livery. Alright, so I think ready na to mag-pushback pero hindi pa tayo nakapag-input to our path. Aeroplano natin. So without further ado, let's go inside our cockpit. Okay, let's just first turn on our yaw damper and the pitch in order na mag-activate yung mga nasa harap natin. Okay, and we already placed our initial data here in our FMC. So, ayan. Manual tayo mag-i-input ngayon. Okay, so our destination airport is Romeo Papa Victor India, that is Iloilo International Airport, and our cruising altitude is only 10,000 feet. Okay, na-choose ko po yung 10,000 feet because waypoints, let me see, ano yung kanina? May isang waypoint natin na dadaanan dito, which is Tango Romeo 2 has minimum en-route altitude of 7,000. So, pwede tayo maging 10,000. Tapos, westbound tayo. So, even route pwede. Alright. Let's now go to our load manager. Okay, according to our sim brief, our fuel for this flight is only 8.6 tons. Okay, 8.6. Fuel natin is 8.6 tons lang kasi mababa lang tayo. 10,000 feet lang tayo, guys. Alright, and for our total passengers, we have 160. There you go. And for our total cargo is 5.3 tons. So tingnan natin yung zero fuel weight natin is 107.6 tons tayo. Okay, let's now proceed to our second page for our init page. So black fuel natin initially is, sigurado, double check ko, 8.6 tons ang talaga. Tapos yung aeroplano natin is Airbus A300, so walang problema. Tama tayo yung input natin dito. Okay, so CF, the black fuel pala natin muna is 8.6 tons. Zero fuel weight is 107.6 tons. There you go. Center of gravity is 30.3. Okay, so meron tayong data. Okay, send this to perf. Okay, departure airport natin is Mactan Cebu. Departure runway natin is runway 04. Let request for EPS information. Okay, there you go. So wala tayong ground temperature. So gets natin yung ground temperature natin. It's 28 degrees. So 28, there you go. Dry naman yung runway natin so far. Checking the weather here in Mactan, Cebu. Cloudy, temperature 26, visibility good, more than 10 kilometers, no precipitation reported, and QNH is 1013. Okay, tama. Okay, computed natin, we will be departing via Toga. So, recompute na natin ito ulit. Alright. Okay, so our V1 is 162, VR is 165, and V2 is 167. So V2 is manually placed here. So 160, ano yun? 167. 167. Okay, so mababa na yung flight natin, guys. Again, 10,000 feet lang tayo. Pretend. Okay, 10,000 feet. There you go. Okay. So, Toga takeoff tayo. Trim natin is 1.3. Negative 1.3. Parati natin nga kakalimutan yun, guys. So, 1.3. Okay, there you go. Estimated 1.3 na yan. Okay, so let's send this to our FMS. Okay, receive na sa FMS natin. Okay, we have already placed our flight plan yata. Check na natin flight plan natin kasi I already started to place here. So, Canon for Papa departure tayo runway 04 and we will be arriving runway 20 for ILS approach in Iloilo. Actually, ideally, it's runway 02 pero pinili ko po yung runway 24 kasi, runway 20 kasi may ILS. Okay, so I think it's ready. Okay, take off performance natin. Alright, so acceleration 1,000 feet. Okay, I think it's all set. Pwede na tayo mag-check for flight. Again guys, this is your virtual captain here in the Philippines, Captain John, and welcome to this stream flight. And we will be departing Romeo Papa Victor Mike, that is Mactan Cebu International Airport, going to Iloilo International Airport. We're just expecting around approximately, let me see, 28 minutes of airtime. We're cruising speed of 296 knots lang at 10,000 feet lang tayo guys. But our fuel endurance is good for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Alright. Okay, without further ado, let's now start our engines. So strobe lights on, beacon lights on, navigation lights on, AP master switch on, and APU start. Okay, I think mayroong arrival kanina. Nasaan na yung arrival? Wala na. Pero checking sa VATSIM, mayroong pang arrival Sputnik 510. Okay. Okay, let's brighten lang ang mga instruments natin dito. Okay, there you go. QNH natin dito is 1013. Nakaset na po. Okay, just double checking everything. And APU is now available. Okay, APU bleed is now on. Let's turn off our external power and remove it. Ground ops, ground services, and let's remove our loader pala. Naka-on pa yung loader natin. Tapos naka-on pa din yung catering natin. Okay, let's now remove our external power. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Okay, so set na natin ba ang radio natin 122.8 and we will be transmitting for pushback tayo. Okay. And I think we're ready to go. Okay, so meron kita tayong sariling checklist dito. So try to open the checklist here. There you go. Before the start checklist natin. Alright, there you go. Okay, let's just zoom in na lang dito. Ayan. Cockpit preps completed. Signs on auto. Fuel quantity check natin. Fuel quantity natin is 8.6 tons. Check. Navigation check na natin. Altitude natin is 10,000 feet. Alright. Altimeter set na natin 1013. And brakes and anti-skid is now on. Okay, naka-on. Down to the line. Below the line, windows and doors are closed. Okay, double check natin yung windows and doors are closed natin. Okay, saan ba yan? Panel states. No. Ground ops, yung exits natin. Close all. Okay, close na din. Okay, go back tayo sa checklist natin. Beacon lights are on, parking brakes are on, and the before start checklist is complete. Okay, let's just go back here after we start our engines. Okay, checking natin, walang aircraft within our vicinity dito sa airport. So let's now commence our pushback. Ready na ba? Okay, we're ready. Mactan Traffic Advisory Philippine 131 Heavy will now commence pushback and start for runway 04. Alright, parking brakes release and pressure 0. Okay, ignition.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, engine number 1 start. Okay, monitor natin dito. If pag tumaas na yung N2 natin, pwede na tayong mag-further start ng engine natin. Alright, there you go, 20 na. Okay, go. Okay, wait na natin. Yes, N1 is now rising. Okay, let's just wait for our engine number 1 to be stable to start our engine number 2.
Then my final 45 under.
Okay, engine number 1 is now stable, starting engine number 2. Alright guys, if you like this stream, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below in order for you to get notified on our next stream. And then don't forget to share this to your friends, guys. Alright. Okay, N2 is also rising. Let's further inject power to our engine number 2. Okay, parang cloudy ngayon dito. Check na natin visibility. Good, more than 10
Operation
kilometers
complete.
naman,
Set parking brake.
Okay, parking brake set. Pressure's up.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So diretso na tayo climb guys to 10,000 feet our cruising altitude. This will be just a short flight, 28 minutes. Yung fuel endurance nga natin is good for 1 hour and 40 minutes lang going to Manila. Alright. Alright, engine number 2 is now stable. Let's now turn off our APU. And after start checklist, pitch stream set na natin to 1.3. Double checking. Yes, it's down 1.3%. Rudder trim is set to 0 already. Spoilers arm. And slats flaps natin. Slats 15 ang tayo. Ecam status check at
Tow is disconnected and white gas bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright. Okay, double check muna tayo. Okay. Flaps natin is slats 15, flap 0. Okay, it's flats 15, flap 0. Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, let's just open our charts pala. Hindi tayo nakapag-briefing kanina. Anyway, there's arriving traffic na naman. So, sige, mag-briefing muna tayo guys. Madali lang to. Okay, for departure natin is Canon 4 Papa. I think Canon 4 Papa. Okay, for our aerodrome chart, we're using Jefferson charts 10-9 published 13th of December 2019. Airport elevation is 35 feet. And we're planning to taxi by Foxtrot Bravo Kilo. And for our departure, we will be using the Canon 4 Papa departure. So Canon 4 Papa will just climb to 46 degrees and at 2,500 then turn left direct to Tahar, then to Canon. Alright. Tahar, then direct to Canon. Alright. Mactan traffic advisory Philippine 108 1 will commence taxi Foxtrot Bravo Kilo for runway 04 holding point. Alright, no slides taxi, runway turn off lights on, and we're ready to go. Parking brake space, pressure 0, water brakes on maximum. Okay, terrain ND will be on my side. Let's turn on our weather systems. There you go. Brakes check. Okay, brakes are working, and let's start the taxi. Side, here on the left side. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Okay, let's do our before takeoff checklist. Flight control cert check. Let's, ginawa na natin kanina. Briefing confirm flaps, flats 15, flap 0 performance. Check takeoff configuration, check and transponder set. Takeoff configuration, saan ba yan? Button na yan. Oops, masyadong mabilis tayo. Nasa 32 knots na tayo, exceeding na tayo. Usually nandito lang yan. DC. Okay, wala. Okay, I'm just also expecting some arriving traffic pero no, wala. Alright guys, we are now taxiing on Bravo towards Kilo holding point for runway 04 here at Mactan Cebu International Airport.
Traffic advisory Sputnik 5 on your landed will vacate runway.
Okay, so na-disconnection siguro because of the scenery. And we will be departing runway 04 for Canon 4 Papa departure. Cruising altitude natin is only 10,000 feet, expecting some 28 minutes of airtime going to International Airport, that is 2 islands from Cebu. We will go against the ATC formation that landed Tayo sa Cebu. Will be using runway 20.
Traffic advisory Sputnik 510, runway vacated via Echo.
Mactan traffic Philippine 181 heavy will now line up runway 04. Okay, clear on the left, right, clear on the left. Traffic, any traffic arriving or basing final for runway 04, please advise. Landing lights on. That's how it's instrument. Alright. Okay, clear on the arriving side. And clear na yung departing side natin.
Traffic advisory Sputnik 510 will taxi via Delta Foxtrot Bay of choice.
Okay, parking brake set, pressure's up. Then let's finish our before takeoff checklist. Cabin secure. TCAS already on TARA. Let's see, packs are as on. Mission as required. Ang inantay na ice as required. Okay, before takeoff checklist is now complete. And we're ready to go. No slide to take off. Mactan traffic Philippine 181 rolling runway 04. Parking brakes please. Pressure 0. Alright, we're ready to go. Okay, heading select muna tayo guys. Okay, 4-5. Increase power 50%. Alright, engines are stable. Over. Set 100 knots. for Papa departure, IFR. Alright guys, so just exceeded 250 knots. Medyo bumababa yung engine power natin. Kasi nag-a-adjust pa yung aircraft natin. We now at 10,000 feet. Ito lang po yung altitude natin. Mababa lang tayo. Try natin yung capacity talaga ng Airbus A300. Tinignan ko naman sa Navigraph. 7,000 is the lowest or the minimum en route altitude for Tango Romeo 1 yata. Okay, so open na goods tayo sa 10,000. Medyo mag-cloudy sa 10,000 feet. Kaya tayo sa 12,000. Kung okay lang sanang weather guys, mag-dictate tayo ng 10,000 feet. Okay, landing lights off, the turbulence naman, seatbelt signs off. Okay, bar reference now set to standard. Train ND off na lang natin. Alright guys, we are now airborne. We are climbing to 12,000 feet because of the clouds here. Pero yung na-file nating altitude is 10,000 feet. Okay, let's check on VATSIM. Meron tayong controller. Wala. Okay, so far so good tayo. Alright. So cloudy pa rin tayo dito. Sige, akyat pa tayo ng 14,000 feet. So alright guys, if you are wondering, while we choose even routes like 10,000, 12,000, and 14,000 because our route for today is going eastbound. Oh sorry, westbound na. So westbound tayo. So it entails meron tayong the most even routes. However, there are some instances that certain waypoints meron silang altitude restrictions even though na eastbound or westbound sila. Doesn't follow the odd or even route, pero very minimal lang, selected routes lang. But in general, we follow the half moon principle. Right, so current fuel right now is 8.4 tons pa rin guys, and we are already about to leave the Cebu mainland, about to cross, going to Negros Island. Then after Negros Island, that will be our destination. Okay, so right now we will be checking the weather in Iloilo. We are expecting some showers in Iloilo. Visibility is still good. Light precipitation and QNH is 1011. And winds coming from 4-5 degrees at 17 knots. Okay, pero mag-go against tayo dito because we'll be using the ILS approach. Pa-practice natin yung ILS natin dito sa Airbus A300. Okay, so for runway for Iloilo, only runway 20 has an ILS. Okay. Okay, 14,000 goods tayo dito. Meron pa tayong turbulence. Okay, turn on muna natin yung spray stick natin. Okay, let's speed up. Pwede tayong tumagdag pa hanggang 300 knots. Alright guys, this is our aircraft, the Airbus A300 of Builds with the Philippine Airlines original Love Bus livery. Fictional na lang po siya ngayon kasi wala ng Airbus A300 ng Philippine Airlines. And we are now on our cruising altitude. Actually, our cruising altitude was 10,000 feet. But however, merong mga clouds kanina. So we tried to climb to 12,000. Then merong clouds pa. Then we further climbed to 14,000. Maybe we could now return to 10,000 feet. Okay, let's just make it 12,000. Alright, we're now descending to 12,000 feet. Pero hindi pa to yung top of descent natin, guys. Okay, according to our flight plan, okay, we after so bumaba tayo, so Canon 13,000 tayo, bababa tayo 30,000, Bacolod 11,000 feet. Alright, so at Canon, actually top of descent na pala, guys. So I think 2,000 yung natin, yung minimum descent altitude natin. So profile lang natin yung descent natin. Okay, let's open now our charts for our arrival for Iloilo. So again, guys, we will be going against the ATIS information that runway 02 is favorable for our landing because we will be using the ILS approach for runway 20 in Iloilo. Only runway 20 has an ILS approach. Okay, so while we are descending, let's now prepare our charts for Iloilo. So ILS 20 tayo and our arrival is Bacolod. Ano ba yung arrival natin? Let me see, Bacolod. Yeah, Bacolod to Sierra. I don't know if this is the one, pero Bacolod to Sierra tayo. So we're now descending via the star. Not so sure if this is the Bacolod to Sierra. Okay, terrain and it will be on my side na naman. And landing lights on. Right. Bacolod to Sierra. Yun, ang Bacolod to Sierra dito. Okay, let's read our charts for our arrival briefing. Okay, this is Jeppesen chart 10-2 Foxtrot, published 13th of November 2018, and effectivity is 6th of December. We'll be using the Bacolod to share the arrival. Minimum sector altitude around the aerodrome is north at 8,600 feet. So Bacolod to share our arrival here at Bacolod BOR. We will be tracking towards Waypoint Berna. Okay, so hanggang yung Berna. So Berna is at or above 3,100 feet and a maximum speed of 230 knots. Kapag nasa Bacolod tayo, at or above 5,000 and speed of 250 knots. Wala pa naman tayo sa Bacolod. Alright, so we are maintaining right now 250 knots then. So goods tayo dyan. Okay, we're now turning to Bacolod. For our arrival chart, this is Jeppesen chart 11-1, published 30th of November 2018. ILS runway 20, ILS localizer is 111.5. So check na natin yan, 111. There you go, decimal 5. And our course is 201. 201. Oops, nothing's here. sector. Minimum altitude to capture the localized area 2,000 feet. Decision altitude natin is 700 feet. So 700, set na natin dito. Right, there you go. And airport elevation is 150 feet. Okay, so increase natin dito 100, yeah, 150. Alright, so check na natin yung UNH in Iloilo. It's 1011. So 1011. Alright, there you go. 1011 is now set. In case for a misapproach, climb straight ahead to 2000, then left climb turn to hold at Iloilo VOR or as instructed. Okay, so transition altitude is 11,000, transition level is 13,000 feet. And for our aerodrome chart, this is 10-9, published 6 April 2018 also. At airport elevation is 153 feet. We will be landing at runway 20, ILS approach. Runway 20 has a length of 2,500 feet. And if possible, we'll be vacating via Echo 2. Okay, medyo mabigat tayo guys. So review natin yung load natin. We have 160 passengers and 5.3 tons of cargo. So medyo mabigat tayo. Almost more than half ng capacity ng passengers natin. So we will just use the mid brakes. Hindi naman tayo magdi-depart immediately. Alright. So nasaan na ba tayo? Okay, checking our navigation display. We are now about to be passing Bacolod VOR or Bacolod VOR commencing tayo. Overhead commencing. Okay, so we are now maintaining 250 knots. That is the minimum. That is the maximum speeds over Bacolod VOR. And we are at or above 5,000 feet. Nasa 5,800 feet tayo. We are now inbound waypoint Haida. Walang restriction. But at waypoint Berna, there is an altitude restriction of 3,100 feet and maximum speed of 230 knots. So we are descending via our profile star, which is Bacolod to Sierra. Okay, so we are now, merong rain na guys. Nasaan ang Bacolod VOR? Yeah, there goes Bacolod VOR. Alright guys, just a short recap for our flight. This is just a short flight, 28 minutes of en route time. We departed Mactan Cebu International Airport and we are now heading to Iloilo International Airport. We just left our cruising altitude of 10,000 feet, but we eventually climbed to 12,000, 14,000 because to avoid some clouds. And we will be taking runway 20 for our ILS approach. Since runway 20 lang guys ang may ILS approach in Iloilo. Okay, double checking our instruments here. And checking traffic. Walang traffic within the vicinity. Pero try na natin practice via Unicom. The traffic advisory Philippine 181 inbound Haida 5 nautical miles, so expecting ILS approach runway 20 Iloilo. Okay. But commonly yung ginagamit dito is runway 02 kasi it's the routes for the arrival that comes from the sea or the strait. Ito, we will be coming from north side, so medyo may mga hill and mountainous parts, so medyo kaya siguro naka-islands dito. Alright, so this is again the Airbus A300-600 of Unibuilds with the Philippine Airlines livery, and we are on our routine descent to Iloilo International Airport via Bacolod to Sierra arrival, expecting ILS runway 20. Airspace ng Pilipinas. Oh my God. So Sir David, let's disconnect muna for the meantime. passing over our town, if I'm not mistaken. Town ba namin ito? Hindi ako sure. Ay, hindi. Nandun yung town namin sa kanila. So guys, nag-disconnect muna tayo sa VATSIM kasi we will be going against the wind or tailwind tayo magla-landing for runway 20 kasi merong ILS. So, apologies na disconnect ako. Sir David na nag-connect ngayon sa Manila controller. Later na lang sir kasi napapractice pa tayo. Alright. We are already on Bacolod to share arrival and waypoint Berna, which is 4 nautical miles away, is our last waypoint before we turn to our ILS approach. Okay, yung minimum sector, yung minimum altitude natin to capture the localizer is 2,000 feet. A-up natin is 134 plus 5, that is 139. So pag 139 tayo mamaya pinipagilagay natin. Let's further decrease our range para makita natin ang better view. Alright. Nasaan na tayo? Alright, we are now turning to share of Charlie Foxtrot 20. Our first waypoint for our ILS approach. Okay, ILS now set. Okay, when we reach 2,000, activate natin yung land button natin. Okay, check natin. Yes, we have visuals na ng runway natin. Ayun, wala siya. Pero ayun, kita ko yung red beacon light. Okay, heading na tayo guys sa Charlie Foxtrot 20, then Foxtrot 20. Laps 15. Okay, 2,500 less na tayo. Gear down. Okay, we are now lining up for runway 20 in Iloilo. Okay, once we capture our localizer, let's activate our land button. Brakes natin on mid. Medyo mabigat tayo. So again, 134 or yung VAP natin plus 5 allowance natin is 139. So let's help our aircraft descend for reduce speed, flaps or slats, or flaps 30 na pala. Okay, flaps full na tayo siguro. Okay, flaps are full. Further descend or reducing speed to 139, guys. Okay, nag-lock na natin. Alright, so this is again IELTS approach. Just miss na yung mga approach checklist natin, guys. Okay, never mind. Practice muna tayo.
400. 300. 200. 100. 40, 20, 10, 5.
Actually, na-miss natin yung touchdown zone. Oops, bakit hindi nag-activate? Dapat go around tayo kanina. Ano nangyari doon? So, natin. Okay, clear on the left side, clear on the right side. Nangyari doon sa ILS approach natin. Mukhang nag-miss approach tayo supposed to be. Okay, let's now turn off our weather systems. Saan ba yan? Okay, after landing checklist na tayo, slats, flaps, retracted transponders required with the radar off, spoilers disarmed, and let's start our AV. Review natin, guys, kasi naka-ILS approach tayo, hindi ko alam bakit siguro. Siguro next time talaga hindi natin lalagyan ng medyo nag-float tayo, pero at 140 yata, niretract ko na yung engines natin, engine power natin. So may aircraft dito, hindi ko alam kung sino to. Traffic Philippine 1 straight 1 will now vacate the active via Echo 2 will take stand 4. Okay, clear on the left and clear on the right. Alright, time check right now here in the Philippines is already 57 minutes past the hour of 10 in the morning, or that will be 3 minutes before 2:11.
Traffic radio check.
5 over 5, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Clear on the right and clear on the left. Okay, so napakita pala tayo ng active, nose lights sa taxi, landing lights off na tayo. Strobe lights off. Okay, clear on the right and clear on the left.
Traffic RTC 4511, taxi via X1, traffic Kalamanag 102.
We'll take stand 4 kasi dito sa Iloilo, stand 4 is usually reserved for Philippine Airlines. Here on the left, here on the right. Okay, AP is also available. Let's now turn off our nose lights. And let's start here. Ko alam meron yung flow tayo siguro kanina. Check na natin sa arrival natin mamaya. Ideally kapag umampas tayo dun sa threshold for landing, for touchdown, mag-go around tayo. So ideal yun guys. Hindi ko ginawa. Okay, this is stand 4 here in Iloilo. Parking brake set and pressure's up. Okay, APU bleed is now on. Let's turn off engine number 2. Bigat na siguro nito niya. Bakit yung nakatanga? Okay, N1 is now less than 10%. Shutting down engine number 1. Okay, let's now attach our external power. External power on. Beacon lights off. Seatbelt signs off. And let's now turn off our E. Alright guys, welcome to Iloilo. Okay, hindi ko alam bakit tayo nag-float. Tama naman yung QNH ko is 1011, di ba? QNH is 1011. So medyo nag-float tayo doon. Okay, 1,500 naman. Okay. So, review natin. Alright. So, let's disconnect tayo ulit sa VATSIM. And let's review our arrival. Welcome guys to Iloilo International Airport. Okay, review natin kanina kung tama ba tayo yung landing natin. Kasi alam ko nag-touchdown tayo halfway na eh. So, parang lampas na sa threshold ng arrival. Okay, ito yon. Check natin nga. Okay, this is our ILS approach for runway 20 guys. Medyo float tayo guys. Yun, nag-float dito. Yun, umangat. Okay naman, konti lang. Yun, hindi nag-deploy yung reversers natin. Muntik na tayo lumampas ng runway. May problem kasi sa boto dito. Parang i-double check ko yata yung activator ng reversers ko dito. Alright. There you go. Right, check natin yung passenger view natin. Anong feeling kayo ng passengers natin? Yeah, it floated a few seconds, sir, you naman eh. But this is an ILS approach. I don't know why. It floated. Yeah. Alright. There you go. Hindi pa na-float. Okay, there you go. However, good landing tayo, negative 111 FPM. Pero yun, medyo lang, malapit na tayo sa threshold. We're almost there on the threshold for the miss approach points. And medyo late nag-decelerate aircraft natin because of the reversers. Okay, let's try to look on our tower view. Muntik na tayo na accident doon. Alright, this is our tower view, guys. Such a big boy. Ganda na sana ng landing natin, oh. Oh, yun. Kapag tower ko, kinakabahan na yung screw tower nito. Uy, reversers. Yun, late na, oh. Pwede nga itong lumampas. Dapat go around na yan. Alright. Yun. Tamang-tama lang tayo dun sa dulo, oh. Alright, so okay, let's now end this stream. Okay, tamang-tama lang tayo, 1 hour lang tayo ng stream kasi still very short flight lang tayo dito. According naman sa flywire natin, it's negative 85. Merong kwanta, butter na yun eh. Alright, at least we practice already the Airbus. I'm really falling in love for this aircraft. So, I will just end this stream and let's practice on our next aircraft for our next stream. I just acquired a new aircraft. And if malaman ko lang kung paano siya ilipad, if I know the process on how to fly that aircraft, I'll be streaming it again. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This is your virtual captain here from the Philippines, Captain John. And this is your Sky Medic on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And thanks for watching. And this is again the Philippine Airlines livery, original livery for Airbus A300. And we landed here at Iloilo International Airport. We departed Mactan, Cebu International Airport. We did have an airtime of 28 minutes and altitude initially of 10,000, but we climbed to 14,000 feet. We have 160 passengers pala and 5 tons of cargo. And we did have a float arrival here in Iloilo. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Sir Didaman, have a nice day in Malaysia. And to all of you guys who will be watching this stream, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below in order for you to get notified on our next stream. This is again your virtual captain John here in the Philippines, bidding you goodbye and stay safe, guys. Bye, guys.